Hi, Sean here. I wanted to get some info out there for parents who might be considering removing a child from their auto policy. This is a common time of year to do that. You get a lot of kids that are going away to college, kids that have graduated back in May who might have found a job out of town and they're headed off on their own. And the parent obviously wants to save some money, so they look at removing a kid from the auto policy. No biggie to do that. You just want to make sure to set them up to put them in a good position for down the road, that you get a named non-owner policy. If it's going to be just a couple months until they get their own car. If it's going to be several years, maybe they're moving to New York, they don't need a car for a few years, that's a different story. But if you think it's going to be 3 to 6 months before a kid gets a car, at that point they'll need to get their own auto insurance. If they do not maintain continuous liability coverage here in Pennsylvania, they will end up in a non-standard category, which has unfortunately a much higher price tag associated with it. So if you get them a named non-owner policy in their name, and it's basically just a liability only policy because there's no vehicle to insure. So it's just a way for them to bridge the gap between being on a listed driver on your auto policy and having their own auto insurance, which they'll get when they get their new car. They're relatively inexpensive, might cost 25 to $40 a month, and it's well worth it to pay the extra, because that of course is prorated. That couple $100 a year is prorated for the amount of time that they actually have it until they get their own. So it's certainly worth an extra $100 to avoid what could be a whole lot more than that they would pay for the first year that they have that non-standard policy until they can go with a standard carrier. So if you have questions about it, give us a call, or if you're not insured with us, give your agent a call and they can help you out with it. And hopefully it saves somebody some money. Thank you.